How Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are celebrating Easter with son Archie this year. The Sussexes stepped back from royal life in March. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex will be celebrating their first Easter as parents to baby Archie, who turns 1 on 6th of May, this weekend. As the coronavirus pandemic continues across the globe, it's likely that Prince Harry and Meghan will be spending the day privately as a family in their new Los Angeles home. The couple moved to the U.S. after previously living in a temporary home on Vancouver Island in Canada, as they prepared to step back as senior members of the royal family. Americans have similar traditions to the British in that they have a big lunch on Easter Sunday, but often served with ham, instead of lamb. No doubt renowned foodie Meghan will be in charge of preparing the meal, while we're sure that she and Harry will ensure that there's a visit from the Easter Bunny for Archie. The Queen and the royals usually attend church in Windsor on Easter Sunday, but this year's plans have been cancelled due to the COVID-19 crisis. Meghan has never attended the annual service in the UK, as she was close to her due date with Archie last year, when Easter fell on 21st of April, and in 2018, she and Harry were also absent. The couple were in the final throes of planning their wedding and spent the bank holiday in private, according to royal sources at the time. When Harry and Meghan were dating in 2017, the prince joined his girlfriend in Toronto to celebrate Easter weekend. Just a month later, the Suits star flew to the UK to attend Pippa Middleton and James Matthews' wedding reception with Harry in Berkshire. Details of the Sussexes' new non-profit organization emerged earlier this week, which they have named Archie, in tribute to their son. Like you, our focus is on supporting efforts to tackle the global COVID-19 pandemic, but faced with this information coming to light, we felt compelled to share the story of how this came to be, the Duke and Duchess told The Telegraph in a statement. The couple added, before Sussex Royal, came the idea of Arch, the Greek word meaning source of action. We connected to this concept for the charitable organization we hoped to build one day, and it became the inspiration for our son's name. To do something of meaning, to do something that matters. Archie is a name that combines an ancient word for strength and action, and another that evokes the deep resources we each must draw upon. We look forward to launching Archie when the time is right. How Meghan Markle and Prince Harry plan to celebrate baby Archie's first Easter. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry will spend their first Easter with baby Archie this weekend. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex's celebrations are likely to be low-key amid the coronavirus lockdown. The couple recently moved to Los Angeles, where Meghan's mother Doria Ragland lives, with their son, who turns 1 in May. The Sussexes are likely to spend the day as a family of 3 due to social distancing measures in California. However, they are certain to treat little Archie to some Easter eggs. Last year, Harry stepped out for the royal family's Easter Sunday church service at St. George's Chapel. Meghan, who was heavily pregnant at the time, did not attend. The couple have now quit royal duties and are starting a new life in the U.S. In a goodbye message on Instagram last month, they said, "As we can all feel, the world at this moment seems extraordinarily fragile. Yet we are confident that every human being has the potential and opportunity to make a difference, as seen now across the globe, in our families, our communities and those on the front line. Together we can lift each other up to realize the fullness of that promise. What's most important right now is the health and well-being of everyone across the globe and finding solutions for the many issues that have presented themselves as a result of this pandemic. As we all find the part we are to play in this global shift and changing of habits, we are focusing this new chapter to understand how we can best contribute. While you may not see us here, the work continues. Thank you to this community, for the support, the inspiration and the shared commitment to the good in the world. We look forward to reconnecting with you soon. You've been great. Until then, please take good care of yourselves, and of one another." The Sussexes plunged the monarchy into crisis when they announced plans to step back as senior royals in a bombshell statement in January. They had hoped for a dual role supporting the Queen and earning their own money, but the idea was deemed unworkable. It comes as the royal family will be spending Easter apart due to the coronavirus outbreak. The Queen, 93, is social distancing at Windsor Castle with Prince Philip, 98. She usually attends a church service at St. George's Chapel on Easter Sunday. But churches across the country have been forced to close as part of social distancing rules to stop the spread of the virus. Prince Charles, 71, who recently recovered from COVID-19, is at his Scottish residence Burke Hall with Camilla, 72. Meanwhile, Prince William and Kate are at their Norfolk home Anmer Hall with Prince George, 6, Princess Charlotte, 4, and Prince Louis, 1. How Meghan Markle and Prince Harry will celebrate Archie's first Easter. This Sunday, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's son Archie will celebrate his very first Easter with his parents ahead of his first birthday on May 6. As Hello points out, the family of three won't be doing it in any grand way. They, like much of the rest of the United States, will remain home in quarantine as the country social distances to help slow the spread of coronavirus. Meghan, Harry, and Archie will celebrate privately in the couple's new Los Angeles house. California, where the family is based, currently has a shelter-in-home order for all residents. It's unclear whether or not Doria Ragland, Meghan's mother who lives in LA, is quarantining with them. But he reported last week that the family has been using FaceTime to stay connected with their loved ones, and to make sure 11-month-old Archie has plenty of playdates. Archie has been loving doing FaceTime playdates with other small children they have in their lives, a source told E! A friend told People last week that Meghan and Harry are very much adjusting to this new normal still. Like everyone, they, Meghan, Harry, and Archie, are adjusting to social distancing, being cautious and safe, the source said of their day-to-day. Archie is teething and is a happy baby. I'm sure he is happy to be in the California sunshine. Meghan and Harry made their first statement since their official transition out of their senior royal family roles began on April 1 earlier this week. The couple confirmed the name of their new non-profit is Archie, inspired in part by their son's name Archie. They told The Telegraph that their attention is now on the COVID-19 pandemic, though. Like you, our focus is on supporting efforts to tackle the global COVID-19 pandemic, but faced with this information coming to light, The Telegraph had obtained their trademark documents. We felt compelled to share the story of how this came to be, Meghan and Harry said. Before Sussex Royal, came the idea of Arch, the Greek word meaning source of action. We connected to this concept for the charitable organization we hoped to build one day, and it became the inspiration for our son's name. To do something of meaning, to do something that matters. Archie is a name that combines an ancient word for strength and action, and another that evokes the deep resources we each must draw upon. We look forward to launching Archie when the time is right.